welcome to This Wife Budgets. Today is going to be a little bit different video than what I normally do. It isn't an actual cash stuffing. We're just going to reallocate some funds, and I will talk about that as we go. So I am the type of person that I get a little bit discouraged when I'm not meeting my goals quick enough. And I know that's a bad thing in budgeting, but I'm trying to figure out ways to be able to accomplish small goals to then accomplish larger goals. And I hope that makes sense. I will explain that a little bit better as we go. But today we're going to be reallocating some funds. So as you know, I have been saving my change and my $1 bills since I started my budgeting journey, which was in January. So what I did, and I will insert some pictures because I did not video myself unstuffing them before I went to the bank. So what I'm going to do is insert photos of the dollar bills and the change before I went to the bank. So that will be inserted right around this time in the video. I'm also taking out this 50 from the change challenge. So we're at half the year now, and so I wanted to unstuff those and go ahead and put them into a fund that I'm trying to get to the goal that it needs to be at for a certain reason. So I've been going over my budget and over my budget for the last several days and just trying to figure out why I'm feeling stuck. So if anybody else on their budgeting journey has that feeling sometimes, leave me some comments down below. Maybe leave me some ideas of something that you do to remotivate yourself into really accomplishing these goals. I'm not burnt out on budgeting. I'm just not getting where I want to be quick enough, if that makes sense. So, and I only have a certain amount of money to work with. So, I have to figure out what works for me to make me continue this journey so that I don't get burnt out. I hope that makes sense. So that is kind of what we're doing here today and what we're going to be talking about. If this is something that you struggle with, I hope you'll continue watching. If you're new to this channel, I have received some new subscribers the last few weeks. My name is Michelle, and I'm obsessed with all things budgeting. I started my budgeting journey probably about a year and a half ago, but on YouTube, I started in January. And I've been loving making these videos for you guys, and so that is what we'll continue doing here. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will consider doing so. So here in these binders that I have here today are my sinking funds and savings challenges, okay? And just like, I don't know, there's an envelope for me, my daughter, my husband in here. So just kind of funds that kind of keep us going throughout the week, month, and year. So that is what that is. My bills binder is not here today. We are not stuffing. Like I said, this isn't an actual cash stuffing. It's just to kind of go over with you some changes that's going to be coming into my sinking funds and my binders and reallocating some funds. So all of this money was from my dollar savings challenge and my change challenge, which is awesome because it's a total of $167, guys. $167 of me just saving my $1 bills. That's left over. I don't take every $1 bill that I get back from the store. I know people that do that. That is one thing. But at the end of the week, when I unstuff my binders or whatever was left over from my spending money that was in ones is what I was putting into that challenge. So it was a total of $167 just from half the year. So I think that's pretty awesome. So what we're going to be doing here today is, let's see, I don't even think this is the right binder. I changed up my binders a little bit, so we'll talk about that in a minute as well. So I'm fixing to make one of these binders a dollar binder. So we're going to call it a dollar binder. And basically it's going to get all of my envelopes that are fully funded. And that as you know, we've just been putting $1 a week into Father's Day, Mother's Day, car tags, So in that binder, we're going to treat it. I don't know if you guys follow any channels that do like a game night. It's kind of going to be like that. So basically I'll have a dice, I'll have that binder. I will have a certain amount of funds. It will be in ones, and we will allocate those ones into that binder using the dice or maybe something on my phone. I haven't figured that part out yet, but that is what we'll be doing. Because those are fully funded, they'll just be getting $1 or $2 here and there to just keep them going so that we don't get behind. Okay, so that is what we're going to be creating, is a dollar binder. So if you like that kind of thing, I hope that you will stay tuned to watch those videos, because it'll be a video just for that particular binder to stuff it with those ones. So we'll see about that. So life policies needs to be at $350. So we have 1, 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, and 158. So let's see, we need 350 and we have 158, so we need 192. So here is what we are going to do. I'm going to set this aside for just a moment. I am also still in the wrong freaking binder. Okay, let me put this back in here. I am also going to be changing up some of my savings challenges. So, for instance, emergency fund, all of this money is coming out. We are getting rid of this envelope. I'll tell you why. Don't freak out on me. Stay with me. Stay with me. It's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Okay. So, we're going to set this money here. And we needed 192 for life policy. So, let's see what we can do. 150, 70, 90, 1 and 2. Okay. So, now let's count this all together and see if we have what we need. So we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, 341, 342, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 350. Okay. So now this goal has been met and is fully funded. These are not due until February. So, because I pay them annually. So this money will continue to sit here. I'm going to do a bill condensing probably the first part of August, because I do have a lot of ones in this binder. So this money will continue to sit here. This envelope is going to go into the game night binder, and we will start slowly stuffing it for February 2024. Okay, so it's fully funded for 2023. We'll be slowly funding it to 2024. All right, so that is done. Memberships, we need $80 in here by October. Let's see what we have. 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. So let's see. I think this will do it, and I think we can get rid of this. So let's see. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. Okay. So $80. Memberships is now funded for October. Now, this will also go on the dollar binder and continue to build, because we also have next May and June, we have other memberships coming out of here. So it will not, not be getting anything. It's just going to be getting smaller amounts than what we were putting in there. Mother's Day, same way. Car tags is the same way. We just put $1 or $2 every week in here because it is fully funded. So now, moving on to here. We took out the emergency fund, okay? I was getting really burnt out stuffing so many big challenges. So like I did, oh guys, okay, I know, rabbit trail, squirrel. But let me show you. I did my new 52-week challenge envelope. It is so cute. And it's going to be $1,354, which is like $14 less than the original 52-week challenge, but I'm okay with that. So here's what we did. I did a row of 25, 27, 25, 27, 25, 27, so on and so forth. And then at the end, we have a row of 27 with 2 left over. So this is 52 boxes. So, a week, a box for each week of the year. And then it's like you can alternate and do, so it's between $25 and $27, which is totally doable for my budget every week. So it just seemed easier to me than starting at like 52 and going down. I know for some people it doesn't make sense. To me, it does. This is what budgeting is, okay? This is real life budgeting. You tweak it to make it fit you and what you're comfortable with. If you are stressing out in your budget and the things that's going on, rework it and figure out what's going to work for you. So this is what we're doing. This 52-week challenge is going to be my emergency fund. I like doing the 52-week challenge, okay? Keeps me motivated. I don't know why. I don't understand the difference, but it just does, okay? I love it. It works for me. We're keeping it. It is going to be my emergency fund when it is funded. So what we're going to do is take this out, and the money that was in here went over here to help fund those other two, and then what's left is going to go into 52-week. So it is now going to have more money. So far in here we have 1, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, and 62. And we are going to be adding all of this. So now let's see. Okay. So now it has 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 230, 240, 245, 250, 255, 260, 261, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and 268. So $268 is now in the 52-week challenge, and I will have to figure out how many of the boxes that we are going to be checking off the back. You guys will see that in my cash stuffing probably on Monday or Tuesday. We are leaving Christmas as is, but I did go ahead and color in some more of the, I counted the money and then colored in accordingly. So we just have 2 more rows left, which is exciting. So yeah, I hope that you guys understand what I am talking about for my budget. I hope that you understand I'm not burnt out on budgeting, okay? I'm just trying to figure out mentally what works for me. Okay, guys, everybody's brain works differently, especially when it comes to money or goals or whatever. Some people are in it for the long haul, and it's like, it's okay if it takes them 10 years to save $1,000. They're okay with that. I'm not that person, okay? I'm not that person, and that is why I created challenges for myself back here. But for me, having this challenge and this challenge was just, it was too much. So I combined it to one and decided 52-week challenge is going to be my emergency fund. And it'll end up being more than I planned anyway. I was only planning 1,000, so it's going to be great. Also, I'm going to be adding some smaller challenges. So like a $100 savings challenge or a $200 savings challenge. And then I will take those challenges and divvy them up into the funds that are necessary for that time. So probably what I'll be doing is, like, if I have, say, a $100 savings challenge, I will go in here and fully fund some of my smaller things that maybe need, like we did a while ago where we fully funded the life policies and the memberships. And that way I'm completing goals as far as savings challenges, but I'm also allocating them into places that is helping me to accomplish other goals. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm not explaining it well, but I hope you know what I'm saying. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below. If you have any advice, you can leave that down below as well. I love getting your comments. I will see you guys. I didn't do a bills stuffing this past week because by the time my husband got paid from the job that he finished, it was time for all the bills to be paid. So I just had him deposit the check straight into the bank and just went ahead and let everything come out. So that is what happened with that. And so our bills binder is now completely empty, and we'll be starting over But we do have a sinking funds cash stuffing coming up on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to try to get that out to you guys. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. I hope that you guys have a fabulous rest of your Thursday, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.